Hey guys, how's it going? It's Etanyos here. Welcome to episode number 25 of this NHL 20 Hamilton Tigers franchise mode. Today, we are getting into the 2028 playoffs, where we will take on, yet again, the Florida Panthers. We took them on I believe it was the last 2 years in a row. Yes, it was. Last 2 years in a row in the first round, so we are very familiar with them. We have been playing against them quite a bit here, and they are a good team. I will give that to them. They are quite a good team at this point, but I would make the argument that we are better. They've got some serious depth here, too. Come on, Mika Hacken there on the second line, man, they got some depth. It is scary. Defensively, not so much. Nestorov is a very good goalie. Dan Busenius is actually one of our old goalies, funny enough. So, we'll have a good competition on our hands here. But when we look at our team overall, man, there's no reason these guys shouldn't perform. This is crazy. We have that +5 boost on the bottom line. Don't ask me how, but we do. And, this team should be able to just kind of power through the Florida Panthers overall here. We have depth, we have subs. I'm really hoping Quincy Abister can find some form here, as we are paying him $7 million a year. But let's get into this series. So, game 1 and 2 are in Florida, as we did not have the best campaign this year, but let's see how it goes. So, game 1 in Florida. First period, the Tigers take a 1-0 lead off a goal from Alexis Lafreniere just a couple minutes into the period. Second period, it's still 1-0 for the Tigers, and they are looking pretty solid right now, out shooting the Panthers by a couple shots, getting a power play, and they don't convert on it in the third. But anyways, let's see how the rest of this game goes. We could easily blow this. It is a one-goal game. But at the same time, our defense is extremely solid, and I spoke too soon, as Steven Stamkos, 38-year-old Steven Stamkos, or however old he is, still finds the back of the net, and we are headed to overtime. So, since it's game 1, we're just going to jump right in and take the risk. I'm going to press A in 3, 2, 1, and we do get the win there off another goal from Alexis Lafreniere, who obviously showed up to play here for the playoffs. So 2 goals in the first game of the series there. Lafreniere proving why we should be keeping him around. Second game of the series, still down in Florida. Let's see what the Tigers can do here. So, starting things off, forgive me for having my dog barking in the background. We start off tied 2-2. Goals come from Esteban Slaney and Alexis Lafreniere again. Sam Bennett and Henrik Bjorkström score for Florida. So, at the end of the second period, Florida takes a 3-2 lead, and it's not looking so good here this time for the Tigers heading into the third. Florida's on a power play. Do they convert? No, they don't. My God, my dog is just stupid. And there you go. Dennis Malgin does get a goal, and then Aaron Ekblad gets a goal, so that game's a write-off. Yikes. Freaking Hamilton, man. You guys blow games that you really shouldn't, to be honest. So heading into game 3 now. We are in Hamilton. So who knows what that's going to mean, as home ice advantage literally does not exist in this game. So, period 1. Yep, Florida's up 2-1. A goal from Braxton Walton, Stamkos, and Bjorkström score for Florida. Second period, my God, we cannot play defense right now, as we are actually garbage. We let Aaron Ekblad score twice. Oh, dear Lord. Okay, so third period, here we go. Yeah, that was pretty bad. And that is even worse. Well done, boys. I don't even know what to commentate. This is 7-2, really. I don't care that we scored 2 goals. That is disgusting. No, we didn't score 2 goals. Braxton Walton scored 2 goals. Braxton Walton was the only freaking player on our team tonight. Holy jeez. All right, well, that's a real good way to show your fans that you care about them after blowing a game on the road and then blowing another game. Big time. This is just bad. Jeez. Braxton Walton's the best player on our team right now, apparently. Hey, you hear that, Esteban Slaney, Mikhail Savan? Braxton Walton is the best player on our team right now, okay? This guy. Oh, God. Okay. Not much you can really do about it. We don't have that much change and flexibility in line chemistry, so I'm really just hoping we can split it even here after all the home and away games to start. So, 1-1 to start off game 4. Okay, that's not too bad, but we get outshot heavily. Second period, 4-2. Okay, Dwight Dainton showed up, okay, and scored 2 goals. That, can't exactly say that makes sense, but it happens, so I'm not going to argue with it. But at the same time, lots of game left still, and we give up pretty much a shorthanded goal there to Bookvist. And then fortunately, Jake Neal does get one back there for us. So, we got that 2-goal cushion, but freaking Florida's not going away here because Kavusari scores there. Florida's pushing, man. And yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I could feel it, that was going to happen. So, I wouldn't be surprised if we blow this game in regulation. No, we don't. Okay, so, you know what? We are going to slow sim this still because I don't know how this is going to go. And, we are out shooting Florida like absolutely crazy. And did we win? Yes, we did. Morgan Vasakis does split the series 2-2 here after 4 games. So this is closer than I would have liked at this point, but Florida is considered the better team, so we are doing just fine. But we do need guys to step up here a bit more, especially our big name franchise players. And, hopefully they can perform, but we'll see. Game 5 in Florida. We go down 3-1, of course. Okay, second period. We come right back and score 3 goals. Hey, look at that. Luke Leopold and Mikhail Savan finally show up. Jeez, okay. So that was a better turnaround there in the second period. But, we let Pettersson score right off the bat. Oh, God. All right, this is going to be the most unpredictable third period ever as Brandon Steves gets a 5-4 go-ahead. And then Brandon Steves gets a 6-4 go-ahead goal. Okay. 6-5. Huberdeau brings it right back, obviously. And let's see if we blow this yet again, because that's what our team is very good at doing at this point. And doesn't look like it. Nice. Okay. So, close game. We somehow walk away with the win. Guys, this is all sim. I'm not playing it. And Brian Steves with 3 points there gets himself first star. But, yeah, again, just a little too close for comfort. And let's see what happens here back in Hamilton. So I would not be surprised if Florida takes a game off of us here, to be honest. But first period, yep, 4-1. Jesus, they respond heavily. And that's probably going to be it for this game. I would be surprised if we get more than 1 goal back here against the Panthers. But you never know, it's hockey, right? So let's just see what happens here. I don't really want to commentate it because we're just getting outplayed big time here, and the Panthers showed up to play here. They did not want to get eliminated again by us. But Carson Lambos gets one back, 6 minutes left. I don't think that's going to be enough. And yeah, it definitely is not, as we just kind of blow that chance to, win the series in 6. And this will be, I believe, the 3rd consecutive year here where we go to 7 games with Florida. So yeah, really starting things off strong here yet again. So, heading into Game 7 of this series, we sure sucked a big one on the last game there, so I don't really know how to expect this game to go. Down 2-0, great start, boys. Please just get one back. Okay, and we're down 3-1. All right, let's jump in and, try to get a goal back. Beat Florida in these ugly-ass jerseys of theirs, and I realize it's on pro. I will go and change that. Okay, I'm changing it. Don't worry. I'm changing it. We're going to get our butts handed to us, because we are already down 2 goals, so let's see what happens here. Get over here, Barkov, you bitch. Don't be a pussy. Who are you passing to? My God. Okay, if Huberdeau doesn't get a hooking penalty in the next 5 seconds, I'm going to be mad. Right, yeah, perfect passes every fucking time, man. Can I shoot at least? Like, God, I beat the guy fucking clean, and the other defenseman just comes in and fucking plays it like it's nothing. Like, come on. My guy is in clean, and they just take a fat hooking penalty right up the middle and don't get anything called. Can we stop with all the BS freaking AI animations? Like, that's all it is. It's just a bunch of crappy animations here. Let's go, Neil. How does that not get through? Come on. God, I'm just getting hooked consistently here. Come on. There's nothing. Perfect pass, too. I can't even keep up with the passing. This is so dumb. Like, they play it so... Okay. Okay. The guy wasn't even on top of the puck. So if I poke check the puck, I should hit the puck, not his feet. Come on. Oh, okay, ref. Yeah, just don't drop the puck at all. Right, yeah. Okay, and you get the puck back. Wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. On so many levels. You're trash, buddy. You are literal garbage. Okay, Bjorkstrom? You're literal... Okay, Nesterov. Nesterov. Wear a fucking proper goalie number, you piece. Shit. Yeah, referee's a fucking pussy is what he is. Can't fucking take a hit because he's your fucking star player, bitch, hey? Learn how to fucking call a two-way game, you cunt. Fuck you. Yeah, that's all they fucking do is pass across the fucking crease. God. I'm done with this game, man. I'm done with it. Yeah, that's how it should work. Thank you. God. The guy's just playing straight body the whole time, and if I actually make a freaking move on him or stop, he can't stay with me. Like, look at... Where is Pettersson going? He's so bad. Yet he still probably scored a goal for them. Like, God. That's how you use a 4-on-4. That's how you use that extra space to your advantage. We got no time left, bro. Come on. Savan, there's the pass, and Visakis. Of course, it's going to be Visakis who scores that one. Yikes, man. This is way too close still. So that was a nice pass. Like, I'll give that to him. Savan's going to set that up all day. He's beat the guy with speed, and really it's all just on the finish there. If Savan can tuck it over, or if Visakis can tuck it away or not. And remember, he's got a +5 on him, so he's actually 87 rated. So, yeah. Matsumoto. Oh, that was close. I thought he had it. Where you going, Nick? Come on, I know you're the captain, but, like, that's what happens when you fuck up. God. 4 minutes left. We're down by 2. Honestly, I think we're going to be out of it here. That's probably going to wrap up this series. And this is going to be the first time we follow the Florida Panthers, because this is bad. God. Jake Neal, how do you not bury that, man? You got so much space to shoot the puck. There we go, Robert Nylander. We got 37 seconds still. I literally was just working that play like crazy. Man, this is ridiculous. Like, come on, we're still in it, but they're like all over us. Like, it's crazy. I mean, nice shot. Like, that's a nice shot, right? Nice pass, nice shot. I mean, Nylander's open right in front of the net. So we are just pulling the goalie right away here because I need to win the face-off. And I think this is it still for us. Obviously, we gave up that freaking goal to Ekblad, but yep. Right, yeah, you're just going to body Lambos like it's nothing. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here, okay? Yeah. I'm not even watching Florida's celebration, guys. I'm sorry, but I'm not even watching it. So, yeah, Lafreniere scores 10 points in 7 games. Like, that's not bad, but we need, like, 3 or 4 players on the team doing that instead of just 1. So, yeah, we take some big L's there. So, there you have it. The Vegas Golden Knights win their 2nd Stanley Cup of this franchise mode. They have more than the Tigers now. And the Milwaukee Admirals win the Calder Cup. So, oh my god. Okay, so we possessed Edmonton's pick, and yeah, it still lands in the top 6. It didn't move up like crazy like Minnesota's picks or Dallas picks did, but yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. I mean, Minnesota's going to land themselves a franchise player, which they seriously need. Don't get me wrong on that. They need Stuart Keith, so we're going to let them have him because we just don't need him, really. He's considered to be like Mario Lemieux, which is interesting because he's only 5'11". So, you know, I think out of all the players we could take here with the 7th pick, I think Jordan Fratton's going to be a pretty decent selection. I mean, there's defensemen here that could be good too, like Weidman or Caffrey's not as good, and Lopez is definitely not. So, yeah, we got options, right? But retiring players here. Steven Stamkos, dear God, I would be kind of mad if he didn't retire at this point. I love how he went and played for a rival Florida club in the Panthers. Like, that's just, okay, whatever. Obviously, they didn't win a cup. I think that's what he was mainly trying to do. Lots of big numbers here, though. Like, Jonathan Marchessault, for undrafted, man, he put up, like, he had a 106-point season this year, and he retires. Like, Jonathan, what are you doing? You just won the cup. He's like, yeah, I won the cup. I'm out. Like, PK Subban retires. Bunch of, good players retire here. Jesus. Okay. And as far as goalies go, Tuukka Rask, okay, and Sergei Bobrovsky, both over 450. Bunch of guys with 300. Couple with 2, couple with 100. And yeah, that's about it for goalies. So, yeah, I mean, we got one good pick here in the draft. Obviously, it's a lottery pick, and we will get at least one good prospect here. Ekman Larson becomes a coach for the Bruins. Bunch of coaches retire by the looks of it, and I don't think any of our guys retired. Doesn't look like it. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we don't want coaches retiring, obviously, but yeah, we're just going to continue simming. I don't really need to do draft class interviews as... Really, I'm kind of more just looking to get rid of a couple picks here and there, right? So, yeah, this team is more or less set up exactly as is right now. And, we might make a move here or there, but overall, I think the main structure of this team is going to remain fairly similar. And, yeah, we got a good team on our hands. Still no questions asked. Oh my gosh, Morgan Vasakis has actually turned into a freaking animal. What is with the 20th pick? Guys who were drafted at 20th overall, like freaking Morgan Vasakis, as well as this guy right here. Where is he? Braxton Walton, drafted 20th overall. Like, they just perform, man. They perform. There's no other way to put it. It's insane. So yeah, actually, we have a lot of like decent value in this system. And I would say, well, we have 3 picks. Jeez, we loaded up for the franchise guy, didn't get him, but that's totally all right with me. The guy I kind of want to see go here is probably going to be, oh, good. Quincy Abister's dropped down to a 78 overall at $7 million a year. Why? Why does this happen? I mean, freaking Cronwell's ready to play, that's for sure. He's going to be our goalie of the future, and we are going to somehow have to deal with the brutality of Quincy Abister's contract. Jesus. Okay. So Dallas wants to trade the 2nd pick. Yeah, we could do that. I don't really want to. We got pick 17 and 18 here as well. But, yeah, I just don't see a need for that really, right? Like, why? What do we need that for? So, I'm going to more offer this trade just to try to do a cap dump. I mean, if we can somehow attain the 2nd pick. Or obtain, sorry, that's the word I was looking for. Obtain the 2nd pick. Hey, Sabrin turned out pretty decent here. I mean, he's not doing terrible, but, he's the 21st overall pick, so that's probably not as good. But if they want to somehow make a trade here, they obviously don't have much cap space, but, yeah, if we could get a Bister out, I would be very okay with that. I don't even know, like, what do we trade for? What do we even trade for? We don't need anybody here. Like, what would we trade? I think one of the moves we have to make... fuck, I don't want to let Walton go. He's just too good, but he's also 26 already, so... This is tough, man. Out of all the guys I'd trade, it would probably be Nico Nylakainen. As much as I hate to say that, he's a really good player for us. He's been really good so far and will continue to be good in the future. There's no question. But, we just have to, we're going to have to pay a lot of guys. Nylakainen's probably on, 1 year left? Yeah, he's on 1 year left. And it's just, it's a little bit too much to pay. We're going to have to do this. So let's see. Quincy Abister and Nico Nylakainen in exchange for the 2nd overall pick. Rejected. Not sufficient at all. Okay. Can I send the 18th pick in there too? And there we go. Okay. So yeah, I mean, it hurts. We trade Abister and we trade a couple guys, but I mean, we don't land the franchise player. We don't really need him, to be honest. So... I'd be okay with a guy like Kozlov. I don't think he's really the guy we want to pick. They're saying Rory Schremp is the guy to go for. I trust my scouts. They've been right in the past, so that's kind of what I'm relying on here. Tyler Turnbull looks like he could be insane and could, potentially replace, what's his name? Dwight Dainton. That's a possibility, but, we'll see. We'll see how this pick goes. They might even miss. Yeah, no. Okay, Stuart Keith, sorry. Salvador. Where did I get Salvador from? Stuart Keith is a freaking monster. My God. Okay, so if they're saying Schremp is number 2, we could always move him to the center position. Yeah, he is a sniper. That's probably not great. But you never know. He might fit our system pretty well. So I would say probably going to fit better than... Yeah, he's got less A minuses, which is actually, does he? Does he really? Yeah, he does. Okay. So I'm kind of feeling Schremp. They're saying he's better, so let's see how Rory Schremp turns out. And he's an 81. Okay, so that's not too bad, but let's see what we missed. Turnbull, 79, probably would have been the best pick for us there. Kozlov was an 80. Okay. So, teams picking what they need. Rammer goes, he's also a 79 rated player. Lopez was, all right, but nothing crazy. And I think the next guy we have to kind of go with here is going to be Jordan Fratton. Just because everybody else isn't really, NHL ready, right? I mean, Verbata is Dominic Verbata. But no, we're gonna take Fratton just because he's guaranteed for what we want, and 76 overall, not too bad. Let's him to pick 17, and anybody crazy? Verbata obviously would have been the better choice there. Jeez. But yeah, no, still a good pick there. Montador is a grinder. Yikes. Okay, so I think we might take a risk on this guy here. Rory Lingley. Or Lingley, I think is how you say it. And he's only got a supposed 2-year ETA. It's not fully judged, but, let's see how he turns out. And, okay, 65 rated medium top 6 power forward is pretty solid. Not exactly what we were looking for, but it'll make do. So, out of the rest of this draft so far, up to round 3, anybody go that was, just like absolutely insane? Well, low elite and Lander isn't too bad. Medium elite and Petrol is a very nice pick there by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Obviously no Robert Cronwall or anybody like that, but still. And then the rest of the first round turned out to be, solid, but not crazy good. And, 77 rated Rodney. Pete Rodney. Nice defenseman there, Detroit. Jeez. All right. So, I think, we could take Bunka. I don't really know if that's a great pick. Maybe go with Vance or Cameron Vance instead. Yeah, let's take him. Screw it, why not? And, yeah, he's a low top 6 forward. But 64 overall is not too bad. And really, guys, I didn't do a ton of scouting or planning on this draft, so it's just like, we're kind of going with the flow, seeing what happens. And, yeah, it's not been a bad draft yet. I mean, I saw an elite after us, so that kind of stinks, yeah. DeVoe, I believe is how you say it. Rohan DeVoe with an X, yeah, okay. Bunka would have been a high backup. That's a pretty crazy potential. Chris Amadio, I'm kind of feeling that. He's 6'5". He's definitely not an offensive defenseman. Yeah, and he's a 2-way, but he's massive. My God. Okay. Elite goalie in Fukufuji goes to Ottawa. Gunderson goes to the Penguins. Who else was just insane here? Let's see. Chatron was, all right. He went just before our pick there. Ooh, two nice goalies, even though very different potentials. Interesting. Okay. And let's see what else do we got here. Medium top 9 in Henriksen wouldn't be all that bad. Kielifto. Anybody who's not a 5-year ETA at the 146th pick. That would be what we're kind of looking for. Ooh, see, Gord Grattan. 3-year ETA. I don't even care what his potential turns out to be. And yeah, he's a low top 7. Yikes. Okay. That 3-year ETA was very far off. Yeah, okay. Korobov, medium starter, that would have been better than what we picked, but you can't pick them all, right? So let's see who else is just crazy in here. Anybody? Ooh, okay, Eckford. You don't see low elite goalies very often, but Eckford there for Vegas turned out to be pretty good. I doubt there's many potential or high potential players left. Let's go with Tuomo Pettersson. And he is a low elite. Nice. Okay, and he's a power forward too. I mean, he is 19. No, he's 18. Okay, so he can't skate worth shit, but 56 overall power forward with a low elite potential in round 6 is not a bad pick at all. So down to pick number, I don't even know who we're taking anymore. They're saying Bits might be worth taking, so we could take a risk on him. Yeah, let's send it. Why not? And Bits turns out to be a 7th defender. Awesome. So that he's probably never even going to sign for our team, as the depth in our system is already so crazy. And then when we go like this, I'm kind of feeling Josh Leopold here. I'm kind of hoping he turns out to be something. He's a 60 rated power forward, but, not the most spectacular potential there. Okay, so we're going to sim the rest of the draft. I could really care less. And, we walk out of here with some pretty good players. Schremp and Fratton. That's pretty good. We did end up trading away Nylakainen, so maybe Schremp moves down to third line center, something like that. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now, but you never know. So we are keeping Alexi Lafreniere around. I know that was a bit of a topic of debate last episode, but we got the re-sign phase here. We got a couple coaches to get dealt with here. Obviously, they're all just AHL, and I would assume they want to stay. Like, why wouldn't they? Right? Like, our AHL team has actually been performing quite well. The Markham Lions. But yeah, geez, like, this is just not going as planned, really. I was kind of hoping we would be a little more competitive than we have been. Obviously, with the roster we have, that's just insane. But we can't get everybody to gel every single season. It's a very difficult thing to do to win the Stanley Cup. And, my Oilers series proved that wrong, as you guys all saw, but that's a whole nother. That was 3 franchise players on one team that was like, oh, good, we're a rebuilder status because we got a whole bunch of players to re-sign. So, wait, why are we considered rebuilder? Because Calle Gilson didn't sign? Is that really the only reason why? You want $6 million. We got 16. Okay. Yeah. Okay. This could be a better situation for sure. Venkateshin is a little expensive. Prokop, nice, good contract there. Okay. Sergeyev doesn't want to sign. It's probably all right to let him walk. I mean, he's a 5th rounder, right? He can't skate worth shit. Holy. And yeah, like we got other players that can definitely replace him. Lars Bang took a big hit there. I was really hoping he was gonna do better. Holy shit, you are not worth that. Oh, that one stinks because he was one of our better draft picks overall, but yeah, I'd rather keep Bengoa around. I mean, we have defense to replace these guys, right? Like it's not the end of the world, but yeah, you want to keep him around if you can. And obviously, it's not looking like that right now. So, we got a couple expiries. We got a lot of expiries, actually. But Cronwall will definitely be our starting keeper next year. And everything else looks more or less straightforward here. Samsonov will sign. Sadikov we will definitely give some more money to than that. He's worth at least $1 million for the next year. On defense, that would be why we're being listed as a rebuilder, is because the bottom half of our defense kind of hit a wall. So, let's see, $6 million. Yeah, that's not quite what I wanted. So let's go. Okay, 0.85 times 6.050. And they're saying offer him 5.15, which is not enough. I'm going to offer him about 5.5. Hope he signs it. Actually, let's go like a little bit less, like 5.3. And hope that Calle Gilson will say yes to that. Who's this? Pitt is going to be nice and cheap because he's a 2-way contract. Same with Plekhanov, hopefully. Okay, no, he's a 1-way. So let's offer him like $1 million for a year. That's usually about a pretty solid contract to go with. Lars Dahl, man, you are not worth this much money. I'm sorry. Like, as much as I hate to say that, like, yes, you're a 7th overall pick, but we are just qualifying you until further notice. Same with these guys. Lars Bang, too expensive. Sean Bengoa, he's too expensive still too, man. This is just not working out the way I would have hoped. And Durrett, I mean, yeah, he's a defensive defenseman, but he's a pretty high pick overall, and we can take him on still. I mean, he was 32nd overall pick, right? So nobody else is really worth signing on defense. On right wing, we got an overload of guys, really, which is, a little bit too bad, but what can you do? So Vasakis, that is such a good contract. Can we get him for... Man, if we can get him for 4 years at $2.5 million, that is definitely worth signing. I won't even question it. Shrimp, rookie deal, obviously. Prokop, kind of missing his opportunity here by not growing as much as I would have hoped. Same with Mahalik. I mean, he's kind of done, right? So, and then Grant, we can walk. Vance is going to stay. Same with Hemingway. And left wing. Okay, Venkateshan. Yes, please. A little expensive there. We offer $1.5 million for 2 years. 1.57. Let's go 1.6. He should take that. Okay. Fratton. Wait, where was he playing? He was playing overseas, so he's definitely going to jump into our team if we sign him. Looks like it's pretty much it. I'll sign Hanula, but I doubt he's ever going to turn into anything. And then in centers, we got Zimmerman here right now. 1.5 is that's a good contract. There's no debating that. Let's see. Cousins wants to re-sign, but we have all these other guys coming up. Yikes. Okay. I'm not going to sign Nick Cousins as much as I want to keep him around. He's been in our system for literally forever. But, look at how long he's sat here. This is crazy. Markham, Hamilton. Well, he's been here for 5 years. Jeez. Okay. Andrew Chuck, we have to sign because he is expiring. So, yeah, definitely get him in. What's his name? Sean? Or Stewart? Andrew Chuck. Okay. And that is going to be it for contracts for now. Let's see who signs and who doesn't, and that is going to determine how this offseason goes. Oh, good. Sorry, AHL head coach doesn't want the job anymore, and neither does the associate. God. Okay, so Dubinsky signs with our team. Gilson wants more money. Vasakis signs. Samsonov signs. Prokop signs. Mahalik signs. Hanula signs. Sadikov signs. Andrewchuk signs. Gainey signs. Shrimp signs. Durrett signs. Venkateshan rejects. Pitt signs. Zimmerman signs. Plekhanov signs. Fratton signs. Okay, so it was just the two guys that we kind of lowballed, really. So let's go to all expiring. Gilson is going to be worth this amount of money, so we're going to offer him 5.5. Hopefully he'll take it, because that would be a pretty good contract for an elite player like him. I mean, obviously with his size too, 6'5", and he can skate like that, man. He's worth keeping around. There's no question about it. And Venkateshan, we can offer him 1.7 for 2 years, but he's probably going to be more of an AHL piece, to be honest. Whole bunch of these guys we've just qualified, right? So we'll see what happens. And let's advance again here. So Gilson re-signed for sure there, said right at the top, and Venkateshan is not happy with the amount of money we're offering him. So interesting. We don't have to sign him, right? But it's probably good too, just because he's been a solid piece for this team overall. We can get him at 1.8. I'll be happy with that, and he should take that. I mean, he's more of just a role piece in this team. If he's going to be playing anywhere, it's probably going to be the AHL at this point. And he'll probably be the captain down there. Oh my gosh, he wants more money because he's unhappy with the amount of minutes he played. Okay, we have offered you so many contracts. If you don't take this, okay, 1 year at 1.8. You're probably not even going to make the NHL. That's why it's only a 1 year deal. So, okay, we get it. You're not content, but nobody else is going to sign you. Okay, nobody else. You know what? How much cap do we have? 9.5. Let's go 1 year at $2 million. Just send it. If he doesn't take that, he's not getting a contract. So, yeah. Let's see. And obviously, he signs for $2 million. Dorian, you goof. Okay, so we got $7.5 million. We need an AHL head and associate coach because we did not do that very well. So, AHL head coaches. How much money do we have? We got lots. Okay. Let's see who actually, has some decent percentages here. Oh, 62 is quite nice. The defensive schemes seem to be working, so let's offer a contract. Who knows if she actually signs or not, but you can't be too sure. And as far as these other coaches go, anybody with the crazy, 62%? Yes, there is. Okay. Ooh, other teams are interested. Let's offer them $500K. Oh, I did not want to do that. I'm sorry. Sergei Galiev, I just want to offer you the deal here. I know other teams want you, but man, come on. Rudolph Muller. He does not look like he's 50. Jeez. All right. As far as the trade block goes, apparently Dubinsky's the most valuable piece there. As our picks hold no value. Nicholas Matsumoto is finally exact in his franchise potential. Esteban Slaney is slipping, man. He is slipping hard right now. Jeez. I am not impressed with how his career has panned out so far. For number 1 overall pick, man. Would have envisioned his career going a lot differently, especially on this team. Okay, so by the looks of it, our 3 defensemen are back up as well from their status that they used to be at. Lacosta rejected. Galiev signed. All right, so looking at our free agents here. Sorry, guys, this is... Atu Ratty. Hello. I mean, I wish, but it doesn't make sense to sign him. He doesn't fit our team, right? So, Laine was actually a very nice fit for our team for a long time, but, at 30 years old, I mean, he did score 100 points again this season. Jeez. He had some down years in Hamilton, to be honest, even though he was still, one of our best players. Rossi's looking fine. Jeez. See, there are 2 teams interested in Lars Dahl, which kind of sucks because I know he's going to fit our system. And yeah, that's just not much we can do about it. I don't really want to cash out that much money on him, right? So let's go to RFAs and Dahl, bang, and who? Come on. Are we the only team? Yeah, we're the only team that's interested in him, but we're not going to pay him that much. Solovyov, New Jersey player. I think Bengoa is the guy to go and get for our team. That would be the smartest decision, as we know he's going to fit. I don't want to drop that much money on either of those guys. Especially not Bang. He's definitely not looking like he's worth it. So, $6 million, man? $6 million. That is absurd. The least we could offer him is $5 million. He's easily going to turn us down on that. But I mean, that wouldn't be a bad deal. It's not great, but it's better than freaking Lars Bang here, who's going to want at least like 4.2. And he's not even worth that. He might be worth 4. But like when Sean Bengo is worth 1.2 million, he's worth keeping around in comparison, man. Like that's just, it's not even close. So yeah, I'm kind of torn on the defense. I don't know what's going to happen there. And, you know, everybody else signed, so I'm not exactly worried. And Lacosta rejected as the head coach, and Galiev signed. And Mueller went to Iowa. Okay. Let's try to hire an actual coach here who's going to take our team. Okay. AHL head coaches still. Can we compensate her with more money? Like $850,000, please? Like that's $200,000 more a year than she would be making. I think she's going to take that, but you never know. And yep. Okay. So we got a female coach in the okay. Oilers offer $6.3 million for Lars Dahl. Remind me in 6 days, man. Bengoa accepts. Dahl. Where did he go? Wait, what? I am utterly confused at this point. Oh, that was Dahl. Okay. We got $8 million. Okay, looking at the contract situation here for the upcoming season. Matsumoto's done, so that's going to be expensive. Steves is done, so that's going to be expensive. Lambos is done. Nylander's done. Zimmerman's done. Okay. It's not that bad, but it could definitely be worse. Sadikov, yeah. Sheesh. What about in the system? I don't want to offer him 6.3. That's not worth it. Versus a guy like Bang here. We offer him 4.5 for like what, 2 years? 4.5 for the next 2 years wouldn't be so bad. I think that would be a slightly more realistic contract for Lars Bang. Obviously he's still, a depth piece in this team, and we want to keep him around, but for that price, is it really worth it? Yeah, I guess so, because he signed. And we are definitely going to take a first and a third from the Oilers in exchange for Lars Dahl. I mean, yes, we drafted him 7th overall. I don't think he's worth $6.3 million, but you never know. He might just shoot up on Edmonton just because he's getting more playtime or something like that. So you can never be too sure, but a first and a third, as of right now, is equal compensation, I would say. So we are headed to the next season, and we just kind of need to figure out the team at this point because, the team has let us down over this past season, and we're going to have to kind of recuperate, regroup, and come back stronger this upcoming year. So heading into the next season, 96% of the tickets sold. I mean, yes, we're a good team with a lot of, attractive players on this team, but we got to win, man. We cannot surpass opportunities here. This team is very poised to win the Stanley Cup as our goal is set, and 29 road wins is definitely attainable as well for this team. All right, guys, so looking at our lineup for 2027/28, the Tigers, they're a good team. There's no question about that, but this is the lineup we're going with at the moment. It doesn't make sense to play it any other way, so yeah, that's how it looks right now. As far as scratch players go, we have Bengo and Samsonov there. In goal, we have Robert Cronwell, our 10th overall pick there, and Mikhail Sadikov in goal. And then as far as defense goes, we have Matsumoto with Chilson, Lambos with Dainton, and Tuomainen with Bang. So heading into the 2028/29 campaign, the Hamilton Tigers have 100 offense, 96 defense, and 81 goaltending. And looking at the draft class, there's a defenseman on top, and he is just an elite. Okay, I was kind of expecting him to be franchise. I don't know why, but I was. So Yoshimura probably going to pass him by the end of the year there. So anyways, that is going to wrap it up for this video. If you guys have enjoyed this series so far and are looking forward to the upcoming episodes, please go down below, leave a like on the video, and subscribe so you never miss a video when I release it. Also, I will be coming out with a new series fairly soon here on a custom league that I've been working on pretty much non-stop. And yeah, that's going to be a boatload of fun too. So anyways, that is going to be it for me. This is Etanyos signing out, and see ya.